Welcome to Cinetations.
Where we see if a certain cinema holds up to our
Expectations.
Oh man, expectations are high tonight.
Full throttle, 120%.
Lead us into it.
So, we decided to watch a movie called Shark Lake.
Ooh ha ha.
That was a decision that was made.
Someone paid money for this.
Someone paid it to be made. So, Shark Lake is like the movie says, a shark film. The next Jaws? No.
No. Jaws 2 was the next Jaws.
This movie is like Jaws' cousin that he doesn't talk about, and he pretends it doesn't exist. See, the production company behind it was Screen Media. Wow, such a very great name.
I don't know if we can really talk about naming schemes.
So you got Screen Media, and this is a U.S. production. It came out October 2nd, 2015. Budget was about $2 million. It was directed by Jerry Dugan. And then you got starring people that no one gives a shit about, and then one actor that kind of had a thing going for him, and then it died.
It's a shame because the poster for it looks really good.
Can I see the movie that the poster is based on?
Yeah, what happened to that movie?
Yeah, what happened to that movie? Because the poster is when the poster is better than the movie. Yeah, the main actor in it was Dolph Lundgren. I'm terrible at pronouncing names. He was a decent actor. And
the other main actress is Sarah Lane.
Nobody.
Sarah Lane.
Basically, the main actor was in The Expendables and Rocky 4.
That's where I remember him from.
He's from Rocky 4, Universal Soldier, The Expendables 1 and 2.
You really think if they're gonna put his face on the poster, I feel like he'd be more of the main character?
I mean, he
felt a lot more of a secondary character.
True.
Well, you want to know a quick summary for the movie?
Sure.
So basically, in a small town, a shark finds its way into a peaceful lake where unsuspecting swimmers end up being its next meal. It's up to one cop, an ex-con, and a fish nerd to save the day.
An ex-cop, a fish nerd. I love that. That describes the movie right there, ladies and gentlemen. It's all you need to know going into this. Love it!
So let's get to that rundown. We'll go through some notes we took here. Honestly, the first thing that hit me was whenever the main actress spoke, her audio spiked.
Oh, you noticed that too?
I didn't know if it was from my laptop, but it was very especially when she spoke.
Oh, I noticed that. I thought, wait, that's weird. So I put my headphones on, and I'm like, oh.
Okay, because so if it's not just me.
Because it kind of spiked for me. It sounded very abnormal.
I thought the first 12 minutes of the movie could have just been cut out.
I think that was probably one of the best points in the movie, was that idea for the first 12 minutes.
All it was two cops, one's the, I'm gonna get him, the other one's like, oh, this situation.
I mean, this is true.
They got to the point where I had to rewind for a few seconds because whenever he breaks through the guard railing, I saw the CGI in it.
Oh, now that I did not notice.
Because you know how I know why?
How?
Just to back up my finding was that the broken guardrail part of the scene is never shown again throughout that part.
Well, shit.
They modeled it once for him to go through.
Damn.
If I'm wrong, someone call me out.
Speaking of the cops, the constant record of the lead female cop on how much of a terrible cop she is. Within the first few minutes, they go after the guy and they leave the child in a house full of very dangerous animals. They just leave the child and they go on a heist chase.
My biggest issue with the sharks was the suspense of not seeing it didn't add to it. It actually made me just feel it being more low budget, like it was cheaper to not show the shark right now.
I was hoping, so I was like rooting for it, because that's an interesting idea to have a shark film where you don't see the shark. Somebody out there make a movie for that. That'd be a cool idea. Those sharks though.
Yeah, just nom 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 nom.
Nom 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 nom. Because apparently a shark can go in the shallow water and just kill somebody and no one noticed.
Yeah, what happened to that dog?
I know, whatever happened to the dog.
My biggest part of that was, did you see how far out that old lady had to swim back in?
Yeah.
Okay, any pet owner, especially dog, would not jump into the lake to get the dog.
I wouldn't.
Speaking of plot conflict devices, it's because the bull shark, when it rams the guy's boat and the little girl ends up falling over. How hard did this shark hit the boat that this girl goes over that ledge? That ledge is as tall as her, right?
Yes, it looked like somebody literally just picked her up and threw her.
Like, it doesn't matter what hit the boat. That girl is not going over unless she's jumping over.
Oh no, she's jumping over. She's like, I want to end it. Woo! It's not a bear. It's a shark. What? Because everyone's like, it's a bear. It's a bear. Where are the tracks?
It's obviously a bear. Duh.
It's obviously a bear. Where's the tracks? But it's a bear. Like,
I loved it. They're just like, how did a shark get in here? Huh? I don't know. How could it manage to get in there? I believe the shark fact is right about that shark being able to do that.
Because they go up the Mississippi River all the time.
It's just the part where he's like, I don't understand. I don't believe that.
He's explaining it to you, sir. Hello.
Like, how did it get in here? How did you think it got in there?
Someone put it there.
It didn't just walk in.
I want to see that. I want to see a shark going, stick a foot in to the lake. Oh, it's chilly.
Cold.
Oh, it's so chilly.
I gotta wait a little bit.
I gotta wait. It's gotta be warmer. And just walking, just tan in the sand as it warms.
Yeah, you know, for the national migration of sharks, where they hop along the land to get to different bodies of water.
They take vacations.
The worst part was at the end when it was all trying to wrap up. I think it was nature sounds, quotation marks.
Quotation.
Because it kind of sounded like just this weird pitch noise, and I had to pause the movie I think like twice to make sure it wasn't coming from my computer. I'm like, what is that noise? Pause. Okay, it stopped. Play. What is that noise?
Oh no, I thought the same thing because I was cleaning my room while watching the movie, and I'm like, wait, what is that noise?
Yeah, it's ending up. They're doing their happy ever after thing because the bad guy's caught and blah blah blah, and you just hear this in the back, just. Like, what is that? Is that nature? Does nature make sounds like that?
Yeah, obviously it's happening right now out in nature. If you listen to the grasshoppers and the grass and the trees and shit.
Yeah, yes, let's listen.
It's saying, kill me.
I feel like it could have been kind of cool. Again, like how the poster looks. I just kind of, I walked away really bored.
Yeah, same. This could have been a gym. This had the potential of being a nice little indie style, low budget gym.
Yeah, like, that was my expectation really. Was I felt like this could have been something, but basically as soon as I started watching it, I got bored. So you want to hear some ratings?
Oh God, please tell me the ratings. I need to know these. I need to know the ratings.
So IMDb gives it about a 3.5 out of 10.
Okay, I agree with that. I 100% agree.
Rotten Tomatoes didn't score it. It has a 15% audience score.
Sounds about right.
So what are you gonna do? How are you gonna rate it? You know the professionals. What about you?
The rating system, terrible.
You're gonna not watch for free, or are you gonna pay for it? I know you're gonna pay for it.
Oh. No,
we're definitely paying for it, but
no, I'm not paying for jack
all
shit.
All the zingers.
I say you can live without seeing this movie. You can just look at the poster; it's better.
just take the poster and just look at that. Don't go.
Look at that. Okay, look at that. Look at the poster for an hour and 20 minutes. And there's the movie. It's so much better just looking at the poster for an hour and 20 minutes.
Exactly, an hour and 20 minutes, meaning. The first 12 minutes are cut out because it's an hour and 32 minutes long.
Yes.
So that's what I'm saying.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying.
I just subconsciously agreed with you. Yes.
Yeah, I would. I'm gonna say pass. Can't even say watch it for free because I did, and I don't.
I want those minutes back.
Yeah. So no, 2 passes. Sorry, bub. So if you know how sharks can get into lakes. And what kind of car they would drive.
A Buick.
Let us know.
A Buick.
But until then, thank you for joining us on this Cinetation where we see if a certain cinema held up to our expectation.
Pack up your shit, kids. We're going on vacation to the land.
Mom, dad, and kid shark just in the car.
Vroom, vroom.
Well, that's how they got to the lake.
Oh, wow, makes total sense. Yes.
Boom, done.
Boom, done. Plot point solved. Here's what we do, right? We get into a submarine, right? And we go down to the middle of the ocean and be like, is there any megalodons?
Hello.
Hello? Any megalodons out there? And one's gonna come up to us and answer all our questions.
Yeah, and then we'll be like, hey, can you explain to us how a shark could get into a lake?
And he's like, oh, let me show you. And he's gonna show us his car and his family and his kids. And he's gonna give us a
hello,
tour.
so nice to meet you. Oh, thank you. Your house is so lovely.
And his wife, a big old shark with like lipstick, it's like, let me just usher you into the house. And just show us around the house and welcome us like a big welcoming family.
Yeah, he's like, oh, can we have you for dinner? Oh, that'd be lovely, but I'm not really into seafood.
Wow. Wow. Wow, I saw that coming, and that joke still hurts. Still hurt.
I don't like seafood.
You don't? Oh.
Wasn't a joke.
Wow. Wow, you learned something here, ladies and gentlemen. Bart doesn't like seafood.
I don't. There's something a little too fishy about it.
And here we are.
Here we go.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Gonna be the last time you hear from me. Someone jump out my window. Head first.